What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Random Guy Kevin. This is Thoughts of a Random Guy. We talk about many things dealing with love, dating, relationships, adulting, life's ups and downs, and the ever-evolving world of just being a human. Don't forget to check me out, all your favorite social media platforms, at Random Guy Kev, and my website at randomguykev.com. Today's topic is... so we're getting into Homicide Episode 3, finally. We talked about Episode 2, and we talked about Episode
Season
1.
3.
But we're doing Episode 3, and we're just going to do...
Season 3.
Season 3. Season 3, my bad. Season 3 of Homicide. But we're going to do Episode 1 and Episode 2. This is going to be Part 1. This is like New York Season 2, quote unquote. And my co-hosts for this episode are...
What's up? My name's Eric.
And it's me, Ryan.
And yes, so as you guys pick up on a trend, Ryan and Eric, I've had them on for my true crime because I bully them into watching these things with me. So
Yeah, save us.
because I need people to watch things with. My other friends, I watch things with, and they never have time to talk about it. So
Help.
He does. He's like, hey, he'll hit us up and just be like, "Yo, I need you to watch this shit.
Yeah, it's
Fucking,
not
I
even
need
as...
somebody to talk to about it." And I'm like,
Watch
"What is
this,
it?"
I'll
Like,
see
"Dude,
you
it's about-
Thursday.
It's about fucking crazy neighbors and then them killing people. You'll love it. Get on it.
yeah.
It has been worth it, though. I'm not going to lie.
It's been a great time. I've never steered you guys wrong. It's been a good time, but it's sad at the same time.
It's genuinely sent me down like an obsessive rabbit hole of truth. Like there's a couple YouTube channels now that like my algorithm is just feeding me of just like story after story after story, and I'm just like, no wonder I can't stand human beings. You know what I mean? Like I'm so sketched out of everyone.
Yeah, you can't trust people,
Dude,
because
people are awful.
yeah,
Oh,
people
yeah.
are weird. So we're gonna talk about Homicide Season 3, which takes place in New York, and Season 3, Episode 1, centers around Joey. I hope I don't butcher his last name. Joey Caminali, and this happens in 2016. My thing, I feel weird about crimes that happen after the 2000s, only because
Right?
we have so many cameras, CCTV. You can't really get away with anything.
You know what's wild too, though, is that like there, in some of the other seasons, where it was like 2001 or 2006, and they will show the CC television camera from back then, and it was like like how god awful it was, and just how crazy surveillance has come, because like it was like it's like every 6 frames there'd be an image. So like somebody would like walk in, you'd see like a blur, and then you'd have to find out who it was crazy.
And the thing is, it was like, oh, this is great quality
Yeah.
footage. I'm like, wait, what?
This is
It's
the worst.
it's crazy too, because I'm so used to watching or thinking about documentaries that were done decades ago. This one alone happened within it's less than 10 years. It's been less than a decade.
10 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
people are doing this in the past decade. It's still happening.
Think about it. The one that we saw from the deli in New York, the previous season 2, and they had grainy ass footage of 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, I can't see their faces. I can't see shit.
Yeah.
But they at the time they were like, this is great footage. This is good. No, it's not. This is trash.
My door cam is 4K. It's wild.
It's funny. Like, can you imagine being like a time travel from this period where they're like, oh my god, and just be like, this is ass. This is ass. Like, what do you mean ass?
Yeah, I mean, at this, yeah, at this point. But okay, so this one again. We're in New York. Joey Caminali. November 12th, 2026. 2016. He went out to a party with his friends at the Gilded Lily in New York. And he left with some other people that weren't his friends. And he essentially told his friend, hey, keep my phone with you. I'm going to go with these other people, catch an Uber with these chicks. Listen, the fact that you let other people take your phone and you didn't take it with you, that was already a red flag. After I'm sorry, after 2000s, after the 2000s where everybody's glued to their phones, and you tell your friend to keep your phone, like, how the fuck you get home if your other friends ain't with you?
Yeah.
Like, what? Listen, I don't. How are you getting home? So, right, he went to this party with a bunch of people. He went to in a fancier not really establishment. It's a fancier apartments in New York.
They have a concierge, like a welcome thing.
Yeah, they have
it's got
concierge. It's it's an exclusive list. So you know New York has their areas of richness. If you're rich, this is where you stay, essentially. And so he went to the party with this. He met girls outside the club, and then he met some other dudes outside the club, and they were just like, dudes were like, hey, we got a spot, an after hour spot. So they went to the after hour spot, which was at essentially an apartment, or a fancy apartment, or a rich people apartment, essentially. They get up there, they're partying, everybody's drinking, having a good time. And then, goes to the next day, and all of a sudden nobody hears from him. No one hears from him at all. Then that was the 13th, November 13th. No one hears from him. No one knows if he got home, nothing. Friend still has his phone, which is the craziest thing in 2016, where somebody else has your phone and you don't have it. And the other thing is, when you travel, I feel like there's a rule when you go out with friends. Sometimes it's like, all right, if we're all going out, we leave together.
Yeah.
And if you're leaving with people that you don't even know, one of us is going to tag along just to make sure shit is good. I feel like that's kind of like an unspoken rule.
Yeah, or let me know when you get
in
back.
my opinion. I could be wrong, though.
Just let people know where you're going to be, because if nobody knows where you're going to be and something, I mean, not to say that something's going to happen, but if something happens, or like you get delayed, or you lose your wallet and you can't get home, and you know what I mean? Like, it's good to leave a little trail, so that way people can like not get worried about you.
Okay, got it.
Little
Understood.
crumbs, something.
Yeah. So by November 14th, a police report was filed. Hey, he's missing the father. Haven't heard from him. Police reports filed. Haven't heard from him. They mentioned an after party. He met 3 girls. 2 random guys asked if they wanted to go to the after spot. Blah blah blah. And they're trying to figure out. They're trying to piece everything together. So they called the chicks that were with Joey. Supposedly after the party, Joey and the other guy, Larry, walked the girls to their Uber after the apartment, whatever apartment party was over, and then they walked back inside. The spot that they stayed at was called the Grand Sutton. It's an expensive ass exclusive for rich people. So it's supposed to be for rich people. And they went to somebody's house. His name was James Rackover. So him, during the party, James Rackover, his backstory is crazy, but we'll get there. James Rackover, proceeded to have a lap dance competition with the guys and was taking off his shirt with those girls there. And, he started getting jealous and whatnot. But guys do whatever they're doing. I mean, who's doing lap dances at? No, I'm not doing a lap dance to no girl. Not at no house party, but whatever. 2 hours after Joey is reported missing, detectives took a drive with Joey's dad to the Grand Sutton Apartments. Again, this is on November 14th. They have cameras, and I'm always happy when places have cameras, because it just makes those. Again, we're in 2016. Everything has cameras. So for you to get away with anything, I don't think that's happening. So they started watching the videos after not being able to talk with James because he wasn't in his room. and it was this. I feel like it was kind of weird because I feel like in again 2016, we're in the time frame of 2016, cameras everywhere. For you to be able to think you can get away with anything, especially if you're in a exclusive
Like,
luxury apartment.
I feel like if you're a part of a like exclusive anything, right? You're not only are do you think you're paying for your privacy, but you're really paying into being around other nosy motherfuckers. Like everybody is just side eyeing everybody. Everybody's trying to get to know. You know, we had a conversation off about like people talking to you because they want something, and I feel like when everybody has a bit of power and a certain amount of money or prestige or whatever, you I don't know, shoulders rub a little differently. Like so like. Yeah, people are going to notice if something's off. People are going to notice. They're going to know everything about you.
Correct. And I think so James Rackover, I feel like he felt entitled. Like he can get away with anything. And he did when the detectives were looking at footage and trying to figure out like, all right, where is Joey at? Like we don't see him leave the building. Where the fuck is he?
He was being super smug.
And they're looking for James. And again, so they went to James's apartment, and the cleaner, she lets them in. He's not there. She lets them in, and they looking around. Okay, like nothing suspicious here. And go back down to concierge. Starts going through the footage, and crazy thing is, I feel like he would have got away with it if he wasn't so arrogant. Because the fact that he walked back in, he saw the detectives there, and he was like, good luck on getting the video. He told the detectives that. Good luck on getting the video. Because he had made a call earlier, the day before, hey, and asking them like, hey, you guys keep video footage? And they had told him like, hey, no, we only keep, we only have, it only runs for 24 hours. And he assumed that it got deleted
for 24 hours. It's like a very subtle thing that this cocky guy overlooked.
Correct.
Yeah.
He assumed that it got deleted after 24 hours. They just recorded over it. No, they just take out the hard drive and put a new hard drive in there to start recording. They keep the old stuff. And my thing is, if he didn't even say that, I don't think these detectives would have looked as hard as they did.
Not at all. Drew a target on himself.
I think he would have low-key got away with it. And the backstory behind him, supposedly, he was a long lost son of a celebrity.
The jeweler of the stars, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the jeweler of the stars. Supposedly. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, if you don't get a DNA test, I don't. Well, listen, we got so much technology. Get a DNA test, verify shit, and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit's kind of weird. If you just assume that if they say, "Hey, you're my father," you just accept it. No. So 12 hours after Joey was reported missing, they got a dog sniffing dog in there who hits on the car that James was driving. The detectives were searching the building essentially, and they went to the car deck. They look at his car, and they notice dirt and a dark fingerprint on the trunk of the car. It's like a dark brown. And it's like, you know what? Let's get the dog sniffing dogs in here, to just verify. And they found Joey's stuff inside they found some of Joey's stuff inside there, but they also found some of Joey's stuff in the garbage, like his pants, shirt, bloody stuff. It's all bloody.
It's like it's not even like some. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was his whole everything on his person, everything
Mhm.
but him. It was wild. The pants down to his ID and his bank card
Yeah.
and everything was in there. It's like every chance, every little piece of item they picked up, it's like taking away more and more doubt on who did it, on what happened.
Correct. So we proceed 17 hours later. They proceed to try get a search warrant. They also proceed to look up James's friends, Max and Larry. So Larry was the one he met at the club with the three girls, and Larry was like, "Hey, come with us to the after spot." And they all come from privilege. They all come from money, so they feel like they're entitled. They feel like they can get away with anything. That's how that shit is. But come to find out, James Rackover is not really James. Not really James. He's James Bodine from Florida. He has a real criminal record from Florida. Like literally been arrested like from 2016. Before that, he's arrested like every year from 2009 for some crazy shit. And Jeffrey Rackover, quote unquote, he thought his father is not his real dad.
Yeah, he's a
So
surrogate son.
Yeah, essentially. And my thing is, Jeffrey Rackover is kind of look kind of like he didn't mess with women. And I say that because some of the pictures with Jeffrey and James were kind of questionable. And even a couple of the concierge person also said that. Because he first introduced him as his friend. Then he introduced him as his nephew. And then he introduced him as his son. And it was like, hey, can we get him a room here at the Grand Sutton? So what was really their relationship? Because I think it got to the son part after a while. He was like, all right, I'm done messing with you. Let's move on. If you look at some of the photos, I was like, questionable. Could have been his lover. I ain't gonna hold you. But let's get to 19 hours after Joey reported missing. They're still they have one detective that goes through the footage. Literally one detective who just likes watching footage just to sift through it. But James got arrested because he has a suspended license. And he was like, you know what? We need to take his ass. He did something. We got, you know how cops are. If they can get you on something, they'll get you on something. If they want to get you on something, they'll get you on something. So they took him into custody because he was, for some odd reason, he was driving Jeffrey Rackover's car without a license. And eventually they brought in James' friend for questioning Larry. And Larry broke. You always got that one friend that breaks. And my thing is, I feel like not enough people watch cop shows or true crime to be like, I'm going to shut the fuck up because they can't find a body. They can't pinch it on me. That's normally what it is. If they don't have a body, then they can't pinch it on you. But Larry said he could lead them to where Joey is. And it was behind a flower shop in Jersey. If you look at the backstory for Larry and Max, Larry's dad was an ex-mayor from New Jersey. He has some properties out there and stuff. So essentially what they did was James killed him and then disposed of his body in Jersey. Like no one would know. But of course his accomplice, Larry, don't know how to shut the fuck up. and
They never
broke. Kind of broke. But that's the thing is that's what they always say. Like though, it's like if two people know about where the bodies are, one person's always gonna snitch.
Because
At all points,
it gets to a point where like, you know what, a lot of bad can come from this. What if he rats me out on this? I need to get ahead of him.
So November 16th, 2016. So 3 days after Joey's homicide, which is like, I'm always happy when like things are figured out very quickly versus 25 years later or 10 years later, 15. I hate like when I'm listening to true crime stuff and it's like 10, 15, 20 years later when they find the body and they start to figure out who it is. This shit, 3 days. They found 14 stab wounds. Some were post-mortem. He had broken bones, bruising on his hands, and a large cut on his shoulder. The large cut on his shoulder, they assumed was because they were trying to dismember him. Cut up his body in pieces, essentially. And then they burnt his body. The real question is, how they get the body out the apartment? You can't, there's only one exit. Through the front door. And a concierge would have noticed a big ass something.
Duffel bag, something like that, yeah.
I was like, anybody would have like, oh, yeah, I just had a party. It's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all moving some big ass bag out of here. What the fuck going on? But they essentially pushed his body out of the window and then pulled the car up, grabbed the body from the side, put him in.
What
all
floor
on
was
fucking
it?
camera. They don't get the them pushing the body out the window or anything, but they got the footage of him bringing like one of those hotel carts to the side, and then from the side he has a big like duffel bag.
It's crazy watching these true crime stories and just seeing the multitude of different ways people try and like dispose of a body. It's like there's so many just what the fuck?
You tried what? You did. Oh. Did they say what story it was? I can't remember. It wasn't first. It wasn't
like
second.
on the 9th floor.
Yeah, it was really high.
They just dropped. I feel like they just dropped his body off and said, "Fuck it." They're like, gang. This is what we doing. I'm like, bruh.
The sound it must have made.
But the thing is, they have it on footage where he brings the hotel cart over, and then all of a sudden he has something in it and puts it in his car. So 6 months later, 6 months after Joey's homicide, May 10th, 2016, James and Larry were both arrested. They have enough evidence to charge them. It's, lots of finger pointing. James confided in someone with how Joey died. So my thing is, a lot of these killers are very chatty patty like. They like to explain shit. They like to talk to people who have morals and be like, hey, yeah, I thought he was my friend. I have a friend that killed somebody, and he gave me a lot of the details. I don't know if you guys need this.
If I murdered somebody, how do you tell somebody? Like, who do you talk to about that? You can't even talk to a therapist. They'd be like, hey, guy, I can't like not say something.
I think some say like that guilty conscience. They have to get it out somehow.
I mean, like at that point, just hire a person who's going to be your lawyer, a good one, and then tell them. I don't know, like, because then they can't tell anybody. It's client privilege or something like that.
Yeah.
Wait. No. The lawyers can remove themselves from the. Can they not remove themselves from if they know? Yes? No? We need a lawyer to tell us. Because I feel
Yeah.
like a lawyer can remove themselves if the client told them, like, hey, I
if
really
it-
did kill that person.
Yeah, like if
Mm-hmm.
that's the case, yeah, then you know what? I'm not a lawyer. I don't know fucking shit.
Yeah.
But like again, that goes right back around. Like who you're gonna tell your friend and then think that they're gonna be like, shit, man, I know somebody. I don't want to die. They could kill me.
Oh, no. Listen.
I watch a lot of movies.
Don't tell me. Because now I'm accountable.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
If
you're
you
making
tell
an
me shit,
accessory.
I'm accountable now.
Yeah, I'm an accessory now. Great.
I'm part of this shit. No, I don't. Listen, I'm not made for jail. I'm not made for jail. Don't tell me shit. I'm the wrong person. I'm the wrong person entirely. Don't tell me shit.
Don't put me in a situation that I could be put in prison.
Word.
I don't want to.
I'm snitching immediately. I'm sorry. I love you. We friends for life. I love you, but don't put me in a compromising position.
Yeah, you get
not.
one body I'll help you put down, but it's a function of how long I know you, and how much I care about you, how much we've been through, and all that. You maybe get that, but even then, nah.
Correct.
In theory.
Okay, let's continue this. We're still on episode 1, guys. We're still on episode 1. So we're about to lose Eric because his wife
is a wonderful person, and
his wife. Listen, if you have a wife that can't cover for you, is that problematic? If you tell your wife that you killed somebody and did some fuck shit, she's supposed to take that with her, right?
Oh, isn't like if you're married to somebody, you can't testify against them or something like that. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want to or not. That's the one person you can confide in. Oh, but none of them are married. Maybe they marry somebody real quick.
Okay.
Marry each other.
Mm-hmm.
2026.
I mean, Joey. The crazy thing is, James really was confident that he was gonna get off.
Yeah, wildly confident.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
It's
which he's been caught multiple times before, right? Like
yes, he was in prison multiple times.
Why is this one different and it's a bigger crime? What's going through your mind at that point?
And the crazy thing is, right? He got a knife from his kitchen and stabbed Joey, and he tried to put it in the dishwasher to clean it out, but Joey's blood was in the hilt.
Yes.
Of the knife.
And they also used that material to find out a spot where blood was, and it was cleaned up.
Correct. So I'm like, dude, like you thought you were gonna get off, but yeah, I don't think you're gonna get off.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm sorry. I don't think you can get off. I don't care how much money you got. And I think by this time, his dad, quote unquote, took a step back. Was like, yeah, this is not my son. He stopped claiming him. Didn't pay for his legal fees or nothing. Took a whole step back.
So if what you said earlier was true, maybe you should have just married him. You would have been safe. Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with that, all that. I guess you can call it baggage. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
So we get to October 12th, 2018. It's October 18th, 2018. 2 years after Joey's homicide, they finally get sentenced. I always get confused why it takes so long to sentence people once the facts are presented. But I mean, the legal system, I guess.
How dare you question this wonderfully horrible legal system? Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, there's that space between, okay, cool, here, now you're going to get your sentence. When I always thought it was right the moment that plead is, give it a day, if that, and then, okay, cool, we're done. But no.
Yeah. So James was sentenced to 28 years. Larry chose to plead guilty, and he got 23 years. Max, he was just another person that was just there, like hindering prosecution, but he got 6 months for hindering prosecution, which, I mean, James should have got life. I'm still on the fact that anybody that kills somebody should just get life. There should not be like, oh, you get 10 years, you get 50. No, life. Just be in prison for the rest of your life. That's just my thought.
That seems fair. Honestly, seems fair.
You killed somebody, so like you shouldn't be enjoying anything out here.
I know it's an eye for an eye type of thing, but when you are essentially unapologetic about it, got caught, still lying about it, and essentially at this point not denying it too, I don't. What's to save? To be honest, you've ruined that person's future, the families. It's tough. Yeah, I'm on your side on that one.
Yeah. Oh,
Send him,
yeah.
isolate them, send them to the island with those people. Yeah, send them there with people who keep their high beams on and don't know how to use turn signals. Put them all in one spot. Yeah, just keep them out of here.
Agreed. 100%. And again, it's just like I feel like a lot of these the rich people be on like entitled. They're entitled. They feel like ain't nobody gonna know about this. They're not gonna find out. I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm not gonna be in jail for long because that's how he was talking to one of his friends on the phone. He's like, I'm gonna be out of here by October. I'm not gonna be out of here. I'm not gonna be in long.
You know what? Really though, that's a gift. Keep doing that. Keep making it easy. Yeah. No need to be that moron that's gonna get caught.
Yeah, I think they give themselves away a lot with their phone calls.
Very, very
Like,
much.
it's like, bro, like, yeah, we got you on camera. Now we got you on audio because you decided to make phone calls, and we tapped that shit. Are you stupid or are you dumb? I mean, that's really what it is, no?
No, it very much is.
Okay, I'm not nuts. So let's get into episode 2.
We are just getting to episode 2. It's so wild. There was so much to cover on that first one.
So much. So fucking much.
Trying to remember this second. Oh, yes.
This one, oh man, this was. I'm sorry, this kind of hit me a little bit because it's like. I mean, this was, 1990. It took place in 1998. July 5th, 1998. And it revolves Irene Silverman, 82 years old. Like, damn near, she's living her life.
It's a socialite, got money.
Yeah,
multi-story place.
You could tell she got bank.
Yeah.
You could tell she had a mansion in New York City.
If you were in New York and you have stairs, it was multiple stories, and then it also had like a rooftop atrium area or something, like a rooftop balcony.
And she rented out one of the rooms just cause. Bruh,
even the rooms had apartment numbers on it. When you have a place so big that rooms can have apartment numbers because they can be self-sufficient. It didn't have a whole kitchen, bathroom, everything else in there too.
Correct.
That's so wild.
I'm like, yo. Like, no, the one, again, the thing is, she kind of knew that something wasn't right, but she continued to allow it. So, July 5th, 1998, missing person Irene Silverman, 82 years old. This happened, she had a July 4th party. And the last time people seen her the people that worked was July 5th, 11:45 a.m. She was taking a nap. She said, I'm gonna take a nap. By 4, they was like, oh, we ain't seen her in a minute. Where's she at? Da, da, da. By 4, this was about 4:30. They went to go knock on her door. She was nowhere to be found. She was nowhere in that room. Nothing. I was like, So they saw you. They saw you at 11:45, but didn't see you at 4. Some off, right? And she has a habit. She never left the townhouse without someone and without an escort. Essentially, no one's leaving.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, yeah.
She never left without somebody.
She had her friend.
Cause she's an
with her all the
older
time,
woman.
too. Yeah, it's wild.
She never left the house without anybody. So I'm like, oh, all right. The fact that she's not in the room after telling people she was in the room, and the other thing is she cared about the people around her, and I like people like that. Like she treated them like family. Like, yeah, you work for me, but at the same time, you family. I just want to make sure you good.
Yeah, I'm not above you. I'm making sure you're
Yeah.
still good.
We're humans.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta
We're
respect
humans. We're good. And there's a lot. So the room that she rented out, it was off the suggestion of her butcher, and I feel like she trusted her butcher, yes, but at the same time,
that. It's weird.
I feel like he should have been charged, low key, because like butcher, how you meet these fucking people?
Did they ever investigate that part of it? Was
No,
he in on something?
like I looked it up too. No, I didn't find
think
anything
about that until you brought it up.
about the butcher.
So, is there something wrong with him to be able to trust a guy like the Keems, and to recommend that it takes a certain level? Was he paid off? That
Correct.
makes you complicit.
Yes, and that's so again. So you guys, listen up. So with these homicide episodes, with Netflix documentaries, sometimes they start off with specific timelines and then they backtrack to give you some type of back history. So with the person that rented out the space, let's go into the names. Kenneth Kimes. Kimes?
Gimes? I don't know.
One or two. But he didn't go in. He didn't rent it with his name. He rented it with another name. There's a whole nother backstory, which is we kind of jumped ahead, but it's fine. All right, let's get into it.
The whole thing about this jumps around. It's wild.
I mean, it's fine. That pissed me off too because because I actually, after watching it, I looked up the butcher and they didn't have any information. I'm like, so we not gonna look at the butcher? Did nobody think to look at the fucking butcher? Like this wasn't like a setup, half setup. Like it wasn't like he got a cut of whatever they got, like a 25% or a 20% for recommending this space or something. No, that's how I felt about it. But she trusted her butcher.
Which also, you know what? That also says a lot about her that, oh, I trust you. I've been with you for a while. Mm-hmm. You're recommending this. You're standing by this person. You know what? You've been good to me. I'll trust you on this one. That says a lot about her on that aspect. But she caught that the guy was weird. Keems, whatever name he was going by at the time. Just
correct. Yeah, he went by a different name, so it was just so confusing. Like
we can't look him up and everything. Yeah.
But again, guys, I'm gonna talk about the backstory of how they got to New York shortly. So let's go to July 6, 1998. So she's considered a special category missing person because she was old. She's 82. She seemed to go missing involuntarily. And watching Homicide, it like, New York, the New York not New York the state, New York City is broken down into two sections for like the homicide unit. So
Mm-hmm.
my Manhattan North, Manhattan South. But they also have precincts in there. But there's certain areas, like the area she lived in, which had those special type of people that had money, essentially. She had money. They're not gonna ignore her death at all. But she was also older. Um the day after, detectives crazy thing is, the day after, detectives from the Fugitive Task Force had in their custody a mother and son who had Irene Silverman's identification on them. And the Fugitive Task Force were searching for these people before. So it was like, okay, look at God working his magic real quick. They went by Santi
Santi.
Kimes, Kimes, and Kenny Kimes. The reason they were caught by this fugitive task force is because they had a warrant for their arrest for buying a car in Utah with a stolen check, and they drove it to New York. She also had $10,000 of cash on her, and they had keys with nail polish that belonged to Irene. They couldn't talk to them. They both had attorneys. So, prior to this, when detectives were talking to the housekeepers and stuff like that, Irene, she kept $10,000 of cash in a hidden spot in her room. So, the fact that they have $10,000 of cash, then they have her house keys. That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother story. So, let's go a little backstory on Sante Keys. I be fucking up people's names. I apologize. What happened?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I reviewed, and I can't remember if it's Santi.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot. So her backstory was interesting because she grew up very poor and was orphaned, and then she met Kenneth Kimes Sr., who had money. Bro had hotels. He had bank. He had houses everywhere. And in the 70s, he had houses, businesses everywhere. Kenneth Kimes Jr., she really controlled her son. So she was she's one of those moms that was just like, nah, you're gonna do it how I want, how I say, da da da. He was mama's boy.
Yeah, they did mention it was a weird relationship.
He was a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a mama's boy. So it was like, it is what it is. Listen, he was a mama's boy. He listened to her every word. She had about, so it's funny. She had about 11 different aliases on her arrest history, and this is while she was still dealing with Kenneth Kimes Sr. He had money, so it's like, why do you have a arrest record? But her arrest record included insurance fraud, credit card fraud, grand theft, etc., all that stuff. She liked to be the center of attention for a lot of things. He wasn't involved in any of her conspiracies and all that stuff, but there was a slavery charge brought on her in 1985. She would hire help from Mexico, treat them very poorly, would lock them up in their rooms, wouldn't let them do shit. Like legit treat them like slaves. So she was sentenced to 5 years in prison, only served 3 years. Her husband was fine. He wasn't prosecuted for anything, which I found interesting. I was like, oh, I guess you love her that much? I guess. But, Kenneth Kimes Sr., he died in 94 from a brain aneurysm. So after his death, she was stuck to her son like glue. They were just inseparable. Like she kind of didn't know what to do. She didn't have any money. She didn't have any of his money anymore because she spent the fuck out of it. And if you got to know them, supposedly you kind of died. Like anybody in her circle, when you try to be a business partner or something, she kind of took you for your money.
Okay, it was bothering me too much. I had to check. It's Santi Kimes.
Santi
Kimes.
Santi Kimes. So one person that was kind of more up there. One person was David Kasdan. He was her business partner in some sense. She took out a fraudulent loan against his home, and he was unaware. It was like $300,000.
Oh.
He went to authorities. Shortly after that, his body was found in a dumpster by LAX airport. LAPD didn't have enough to arrest the mother and son, and this is when they went to New York. Right after this, they went to New York.
Can't hear it, but I'm shaking my head right now. That's
yeah.
All that.
You can't hear it.
Can't hear it, but I'm disapproval right now. Couldn't get enough evidence.
Yeah.
After all that.
Listen.
All that, and then took money. What was it? 300,000?
It was 300,000.
Not enough. Not enough evidence to figure out. Massive amount of money, basically embezzled. Not enough.
Yeah, I'm like, listen. So, right? Let's fast forward back to when the fugitive task force found them in New York. They found evidence, and her car had tape. It was crazy. So she was posing. They were planning this shit on Irene for a minute. So it's her posing as a person calling and telling her that she won a trip to Las Vegas to stay at Circus. And the scam was like trying to get her social security number. Back in the day where it's like,
oh yeah,
if people would call for your social security number, your birthday, your mother's maiden name, they would ask all the basic questions to get past security questions.
Well, because that's how you can confirm that it's you.
Yeah.
So that they can go to the right person this free weekend and the fabulous Circus. Yeah. Now they have the refund scams and all that. Yeah. They find new ways, wild ways to do it.
I'm like, yo, listen, when they said that, the social security, I was like, oh, the scams. And people used to give it up back in the day. Social security number. Oh, I want a trip on a cruise ship. I need to give you my social security number. All right, here it is.
And that's credit card, security code on the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Only have to pay you $50, but you'll give me $5,000. Of course. It's a win-win.
Word. Yeah, word.
That's where. Okay, so comes down to if the deal seems too good to be true, it is too good to be true. It's always as it is. If it feels like you're not really giving too much on it, you have to follow. Did I enter a sweepstakes? Anything else like that? She kind of caught on, right?
Yeah.
That something was off.
I mean, she caught on real quick, and I'm happy for her that she was like, "Hey, send me the information, and I'll see if I like it."
Yeah.
So they were plotting on her for a minute. I'm happy that she like figured it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, great. But July 19th, 1998, 14 days after Irene's reported missing, they got a bunch of leads, bullshit ass leads. I always question that when people they ask for, hey, give us a tip if you know anything about this murder, and people just call him about bullshit. Like just straight
Especially if
bullshit.
there's like a
It's
prize or something like that. Not prize,
yeah,
but
like
reward.
it has nothing to do with this. It was like, oh, I saw a vision of her being at the street on. Shut the fuck up. Like I like. So there was one that came, and the crazy thing is the cops have to check all of them, and that's the one thing I feel sad for cops. I'm sorry for that part. I feel sad for cops that they have to do. They have to check everything, and there was one about someone brought in the chicken, and said it had a note inside of its butt.
Oh, the live chicken, right? It was a live chicken.
Yeah, they brought the chicken to. They brought the chicken to like a slaughterhouse or some shit like that, and there was nothing in there. that like why y'all doing bullshit for? Why y'all doing bullshit? Wild. So right, they're still paying attention to everything going on. They're still tapping her phones and shit. So July 23rd, 1998, 18 days, guys. We're 18 days after her death. So they're listening to a phone call between Santi?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Santi.
Okay. Santi and a private investigator. Santi's in jail. Well, I don't know why people don't know that if you're in jail, all your shit can be recorded. They can use that shit. So she's in jail. Her call between her and a private investigator, and she told her private investigator, go to this hotel, grab this bag. Bitch, are you stupid? Are you dumb or you stupid? Cops pull up immediately. Cops pull up like, yo, give us that fucking bag, dog. Private investigator didn't want to give it. He eventually gave it, but it was just like, bro. So they open the bag.
No, it's mine.
A handgun.
You can't have it.
It has a Irene Silverman's power of attorney form in there with a signature forged. A deed to the house, to her mansion, signed by Irene Silverman, forged, and it was all signed off to a shell company. A shell company.
Yeah, the shell company. It's cutting the paper trail. They had it all. That was all in the bag, right?
Yeah.
Their master plan. What?
I'm like, bro, like, you're in jail. Everything is public information.
I know, I don't disagree at all, but I appreciate that these people will be dumb, and and keep making. I want them to keep doing that, especially when they do such crimes to people, to such beloved people. Keep making those mistakes. Keep being dumb. Make it easy. Stop wasting people's time.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I find that it's like is common sense not so common? That's the real question, no? Common sense not so common. Help me, Ryan. Help me figure this shit out.
Okay, when you get to a situation where people don't understand the spaces around them, bump people or think that they're getting in the way or whatever else, or not scooting over, being courteous and whatnot, there's people out there, man. You want everybody to be a nice people, to be good people, well-intentioned people. It's not like that. You just gotta find the right people around you. There's people out there. Try to protect yourselves from them as best as you can. You trust your instincts, because when things get weird or seems off, like oh my gosh, I can't remember the victim. She immediately knew something was up. Dude was being weird, his feet sticking out. As he's listening in conversations, immediately going to spots he's not supposed to. Just get rid of him. No, just trust your instinct. Get rid of that guy.
Trust your instinct.
How many of these instances, all these all the talks and episodes we've seen, where it really came down to, hey, you're giving me a weird enough vibe. I just need to run away from you. I just need to get far away from you.
I don't think people have common sense, dog. I'm
It's
at this point. Out of everything we listen to and everything that we've been just talking about, common sense ain't so common.
Yeah, I know. Or you have somebody saying, "Hey, don't overreact, this and that," and or sorry, you are overreacting. It's not that big of a deal. Anything else, and then guess what? Something happens to it. Just get yourself out of try to find people. Get yourself out of these situations.
Yeah,
Trust your instinct. It's there for a reason.
I mean, bro, I'm over it. I'm over it. I just hate it. I hate it entirely. Oh my god, I hate it. People are just dumb. So like July 23rd, right?
Mhm.
1998. Still around this time. Did she mention all this stuff? By this time, there was 84 counts brought against them, and they had videos. They did interviews with uh, news shows and stuff. Hey, we're innocent. Da da da. 84 counts brought against them. January 2000, they got a minimum of 125 years to life. 125 years to fucking
To
life.
life. To life. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case you make it past those 125 for some reason.
Listen, with technology, they could.
Yeah,
With
that's true. That's
technology,
true.
we don't know about technology, but so again, guys, remember they killed somebody in California, David Kazdan, that they left behind a trash can at LAX, right? So they were getting extradited to face charges of killing him. So Kenneth, you know, he decided to go. The court TV wanted to interview him. Throughout the discussion, at some point, he asked for breaks and snacks, and he was like, "Hey, this was supposed to be a quick thing, but it wasn't." The reporter tried to give him a snack, and Kenny proceeded to grab her and hold her as a hostage. He said, "Fuck this shit.
Mm-hmm.
No." So after about 5 hours, they're like 5 hours or so, the hostage negotiator, he walked over to Kenny, proceeded to hand him his card. He fell for the trick. The arm that he had around her neck, that's the arm he used to try to grab the card from the negotiator.
Mm.
She booked it. She got up. She said, "Fuck it. I'm loose. I'm out of here. Fuck it." Everybody else pounced on him immediately.
Yep. And also,
Immediately.
5 hours?
5 hours, though.
Oh, the stress. The stress of that woman. 5 hours in that situation. Just gotta sneak up behind him and smack him with something. But no, I get it. I get technicalities on that, whatnot. But man, luckily he made that mistake and they were able to pounce on him. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That's nuts. You thought,
That's the actions of an
he's
innocent
trying
man
to get
right
a
there.
reduced sentence for his mom and stuff, and I get it. So November 2003, he confessed to both the murders, so he didn't get the death penalty. So he pleaded. So he didn't want to get the death penalty. He didn't want his mom to get anything either. So he said he did everything.
Yeah, part of that
He
deal
said
was to protect
and they
his
were like,
mom
"Hey,
or
where's her
something.
body?" He's like, "I dumped it in a random trash can, so they could never find her body."
Yes,
So
especially that
they never
far
had a
away.
body
Ugh.
to charge them with.
And it's New York City.
It's
It
New York.
the
It's
amount
New
of
York,
the amount
dog.
of
You drop it
time.
in a random trash can,
Yeah, that
it's
much
over.
time, that many trash bins, that much pickup, trying to find something there. I know you can do a lot of math and scheduling and checking to get a general area, but that is a lot of guesswork too at that point.
Yeah, bro, that's mad work. That's mad fucking work. And the other thing, again, it's New York. That's the quickest way to get rid of a body, throwing it in a trash can. Cause you're never gonna find it. It's like it sucks, but that's the quickest way.
I would never, but yeah, I would assume that would be the best way to dispose of.
Yeah.
One could assume.
Kind of just.
And then, so one other thing too, the detective, and how he was saying, in his mind, the case is still open until we find her body.
And
in his mind, like nothing's done yet because it just still lingers on him. And he's like, oh, that must eat away at him too.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Found the killers. They admitted guilt, but yet they're still unsure, and how callous they are about, like, yeah, we just tossed her in the trash cans, whatever. This beloved person.
And yeah, I mean, the whole thing sucks. The whole story sucks. I didn't like it, cause it's like, yo, y'all targeted an older woman. Like, what? Fuck wrong with y'all? I get it before the 2000s, but still, it's like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Fuck. And I always want to know what's going on in your mind to get you to that point. Yeah, it was your mom and you. So you let your mom pressure you into killing somebody? Bro, come on. Come on. But I don't know. Brian, I just
Ryan, bro, what? Sir. Fuck Ryan.
Ryan. I feel like these two episodes, we was talking about these for a minute. The first one had video evidence. The second one had nothing. The second one didn't really have any real evidence pointing to him. They didn't have a body. And I feel like if you don't have a body and real anything, how can you blame him? But the fact that they had all her items on them, that's their fault.
And unknowingly had somebody go pick it up. Just for it to get confiscated. Luckily, they were dumb enough for that. Beyond that, all they had, I guess, a lot of circumstantial.
It's a lot of circumstantial. Yes, I agree.
But praise the stupidity of
that's how
criminals.
I feel about that one. The second one, I was like, they could have got away with it, but they were stupid. They're idiots.
Oh, wait,
no?
Second. Wait, you meant first one? Oh, first one Oh, yeah. That kind of fits.
No, second one. They could have got away with it.
Yeah, they could have. They could have.
The second one could have got away with it.
If they were.
Second one could have got away with it if they didn't have all her shit on them. They had all her stuff. They had her keys.
With the nail polish.
They had some of her stuff in their car,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a stolen car. So it's like they fucked either way. They were fucked either way.
Yeah, they were gonna get down for something, but having all of the other, were they gonna go use the keys to rob her as well? Why would you need that? The money, the exact amount. Again, I'm happy for their stupidity. Make it easy to get rid of them. But yeah, you're right. If they changed a couple of things, man, I believe the cops would still figure it out. Somehow they'll find something, but this made it a lot more easier, and then took a lot less of their time with their stupidity.
Yep. I agree. But I mean, guys, this is part one. We only did part one.
We only did 2 episodes. We have 3 more episodes.
3 fucking more episodes.
Oh, I looked at the next one. That one's good.
Yeah.
That was real good.
Oh, the third one was
The third
good.
one is good.
Oh my
Drop.
God. The third one was good. Fuck.
That's gonna give us a minute on that one.
Yeah, fuck.
There's a
We might go to a part 3, but this is part. No.
no. I think we could. We can
It's just
time
gonna
it
be
right.
long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just gonna be long. Damn, the part 3. Fuck. That one pissed me off too. Fuck.
Right.
Damn it, New York.
Be
What
sure
the fuck y'all be doing?
all of you watched it beforehand too, so you can
Yeah,
follow along with us. Yeah.
All right, we on Homicide season 3, guys.
You have to come into these watching it so you can have your opinion, see if it lines up with us too, because that third one was
Yeah.
wild the way it went down.
Yeah. But that's it for this episode. You guys can find us on all social media platforms. Well,
Absolutely.
you can find me on all social media platforms at
I'm
Random Guy
somewhere.
Kev and my website
I'm nowhere.
at randomguykev.com. Don't forget to check in, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.